I'm underscore Biggy is now live. Streaming Tactics Ogre, Reborn, Wheelchair Symbol Disabled Gamer Wheelchair Symbol, Tactics Ogre 100% run. Stream Element Spot Running Robot Face.
That took me by surprise. Okay, let me just. Come on, let me mute. Mute. Okay, much better. And also, come on, YouTube. Work. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Okay. Like folks, while I prepare. And boom. Hello, folks. It's me and Begin. I'm back and we are live. Playing Tactics Ogre Reborn. Okay, let me just adjust this camera a little. There we go. Ugh, man, I just finished my physio, so I'm a little bit tired. But that being said, welcome to the stream if you're joining us. And if you're watching this as a VOD, welcome as well. Thanks for being here. And just for what we're about to do today, then we're just going to rescue Cerya in the neutral route as one of the possible outcomes here. And we'll do that first and we'll see how things go from here. And if we are actually looking at the agenda here, let's see if I updated it or not. Yep. Okay, kill Sherry. Okay, kill Kashua in battle is not the next thing we're going to do. We are Cerya. And how many battles is that? Well, the killing Sherry would unlock the events in Amarka, I think. 2 or 1 battle. But this is probably going to be the aim for today. Killing Kashua in battle is for next time, I think. Right. Okay. And yeah, let's just get this thing started. Over at the Tactics Ogre save file here. Don't do that game. Don't. Nope. Come on. Over here.
Tactics Ogre.
Right. Okay. So as we have a look at the Warren's report here, just to update what we're doing here. Okay, it's good. We still have 0 allies slain. The only problem right now is our next thing we need to do is we need to reduce the loyalty of the Wallister. And that requires us to kill lots of Wallisters in battle. And the question is, where do you want to do that? But we'll figure things out, I guess. We got all those Wallisters slain here. Okay, Zenobia, Lotus. It's a couple Bullmuckins. Yep.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Slowly waking up after my physio, and we're about to.
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy, Mata. Well, welcome to the stream, you happy people. Thanks for being here. But yeah, what we're doing today is we're trying to get some events done. First off is we want to get this separate battle, and then we go to Mount Hedon and Banhamuba, and that'll let us pick another battle over here to get the battle with Kasho in it. And we'll...
Figured I'd sit around for a spell while I get my own broadcast ready.
Oh, thanks for Mr. Talbane. If you're about to stream or anything, let me know, just in case I could jump and have a look at what your channel has to offer as well. Let's help each other out if we can. And well, we'll see what's next here. But okay. We have a couple of things we need to do over here. Most likely we need to unlock some of the battles after this particular anchor point. That being said, I stated earlier in the video that we need to get some trying to get the worst ending possible, and that requires us to reduce our standing chaos frame with the Wallister. But yeah, we'll see what we could do and how we could achieve that. Whether we want to do it on our days off or not. Okay, let's go ahead and without further ado go to the Bahana Highlands battle. Archer, debuff, and Dragoon. Do we have any... Let's turn off level sync, of course.
Oh, for sure. Thanks for that. I'm on Twitch mainly like today, but I'm also on YouTube through another channel.
Yeah, I could try to rate you on Twitch if that's what we are going to do here. Okay. Just gold and copper auburns, so there's nothing too worth doing too much. But we'll definitely want to get our most damaging units to snipe. I think Mirrodin is a little too slow. Let's go ahead and pop in Lindell and Hobrim here instead of our usual setup. And I'll move you here. And next up, we will also turn off AI. What else could we do? We want... oh yeah, we need to change our unit skills for Biggy and Kashua here. We don't need exorcism anymore. You don't need any lightning skills. Or grab ease 2. We'll go with Thunderburst, Wisp Light, Major Heal, and Lucky Star. Ivory Tower's at level 2 now. We're not using Mighty Impact at all, so we probably want Intimidate. But we'll see.
I found out there are going to be more Smite MTG crossover skins.
Ooh, sounds cool. Let me know what kind of skins are gonna be available. Okay, so you're good. I think this is all good. This should just end the battle super quickly. And I'm going to take my time to actually thank my members. Thank you, Apilux, Randamanta, Sephirothville, Doug Bolden, and Rafael Vega Chapper for being members at the time of recording. In fact, let me do this. Thank you, Rafael Vega Chapa, for resubbing to the channel. Or renewing your membership here. Yeah, thank you for doing that. This was off stream. Thanks for supporting me that way. Thank you, man. Also, if you're here, Sacro or Lebon, you also subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Thanks for the sub. But yeah, you guys support, well, Raphael supported me monetarily. Let me move my screen a little bit. So you guys make my channel possible. So that's thank you from me. And yeah, you guys get to watch all of my B series videos early, whereas all the rest of you guys have to wait for my the rest of you guys actually have to wait for when I go premiere.
Mulan will be the Wanderer, Chronos will be Teferi, Isis will be Nissa, Artemis will be Vivian Reed, and Tiamat will be Nicole Bolas.
Tiamat as Nicole Bolas is looking spicy. Artemis as Vivian Reed is also spicy. Isis as Nissa, pretty nice as well. Oh, speaking of, quite worrying who the new CEO of YouTube is or will be. If you hadn't heard the news, the new CEO of YouTube, the current CEO of YouTube,
the NFT YouTube clown.
Yeah, he's not gonna be a clown in much anymore. If things go his way. He's the one with NFTs. He's one of the few people who really was behind the removal of YouTube dislikes. And this is at a time where it's very critical.
The bastards killed me.
Bye-bye. Is at a very critical time in YouTube juncture as well, with the whole if you looked up at the one of the names of who Nissa will be in Random Mantis chat, they promoted that kind of stuff through the algorithm and led to a proper actually led to a case of, like, a real case of terrorism. So it's pretty bad. YouTube's in a pretty bad spot.
Oh yeah, that Supreme Court case that is currently being processed.
Yep, and at least the old YouTube head of YouTube, despite her okay, we're gonna go to the west side. Yep, and turn on AI assign. Yep, despite her being you know, not the best. Let's say.
Yeah, things are getting crazy all around.
Yeah, but she's still someone who doesn't he doesn't shy away from promoting like she was for the platform, if you understand what I'm saying. She's very public, she's kind of out and very proud that she's
Playing Tactics Ogre, and meanwhile the real Tactics Ogre is happening on social media. LOL.
oh no. Yep. So yeah, all around she's actually kind of for the platform, if you know what I'm saying. She's like very adamant, she's always responding to people, asking people what they want to do, and asking for feedback, you know, engaging the community. That's the word I was looking for. But that being said, our current you know, in comparison to, let's say, who's the owner of
Yeah, despite
Twitch?
her pitfalls, I think she did as best as she could.
Yes, that's one way of going about it. But yeah, in comparison to, let's say, the head of Twitch, I think he doesn't advertise at all that he's the head of Twitch, or at the very least, he kind of like a is on, like, if you check his maybe Twitter or something, it's like on the last few notes on his line that is like, okay, I actually own Twitch, like, and he doesn't engage with this with people at all, you know, not very proud of his platform. That's what I'm insinuating being the key word here. I have no idea if he's proud of his platform or not. Let's not assume. Why use Acid Rain when you can use yeah, why use Cragfall when you can use the higher damage spell? I don't understand. Okay. Nice meditate. And this is a Thunderburst. So plenty of kills here. Doom, 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 doom. Bop. I should really change course correction to
Well, we will see what becomes of this Supreme Court case, because if they rule in the accuser's favor, then not only will that affect YouTube, it will affect how all the modern internet runs.
It's very true. The AI does seem to love wasting my items, don't they? So here's an Imperial shot. Very nice. I can't quite remember like the impact it's going to cause though. Like I can't vocalize this very much. I'm more concerned about Armageddon. Thanks there. Not Armageddon. what I'm more concerned about right now is the with the future. Where are we headed in the future?
This parley has taken an ill turn.
Yep. It's just okay, finished with that. And if we head into the Brigandus Great Hall, we should have the.
This castle shelters only the
We already saw this. We already saw this. We also already saw this. And we saw this. Manaflora. And we saw this. Versalia.
But Branton did.
All right. The hotness that is Olivia. Thank you. And we'll also just head to Mount Head-On. Fly directly to the forehead. But yeah, I'm more concerned about the future of, say,
Do you
AI.
know what the exact court case is about?
I kind of know about that it involves terrorism and how YouTube algorithm promotes, but it was unregulated, so it promoted the kind of videos to vulnerable people who are vulnerable to be recruited into one of these extremist groups. I think that was what it was about. What is this? This is vanquish the leader. Yep, so let's just turn off AI. Not assign all, cancel all. Yep. So I don't know the exact details, but it means that the government needs to regulate YouTube more, or any internet output stuff more.
Wait. I might ask the same. If you want to know.
Right. I'm also kind of like looking at the future of AI. I'm actually not so much AI, but the future of that whole thing that Elon Musk is doing with Neuralink. I'm particularly interested because Neuralink has very much some very good implications for me as a disabled person, and being able to say, let me look at the range here. Looks like an acid rain. I think the Aqua Blast will not reach. No. Acid rain it is.
Essentially, there is a ruling in the USA Supreme Court that states that a website cannot be held responsible for what people do on their website.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what it is here. Yep. Thanks for articulating that. But if they are responsible, then they actually have to moderate very carefully what people put on their website, right? meditate. And that is the end of that, I think.
The victim's family is challenging this rule, stating that websites should be held responsible since more and more websites are using algorithms to recommend content to the users.
Aren't you?
Hmm. It's coming at a time where, just to segue, it's coming at a time where AI is being more and more aggressively pushed, right? So we'll see how the whole thing turns out, right?
If the website is using an algorithm that suggests horrible stuff that influences people, then the website should either be held responsible for the algorithm or the content that people upload.
Hmm. Yeah. The thing is, well, I'm not sure how things will turn out with on that end. If YouTube is held accountable, then there needs to probably be very strict changes coming to the content we upload. I think that's the only way that YouTube can handle it, because they probably can't spare the manpower to change the algorithm. I mean, removing dislikes is bad enough as is. And yeah. They require a much stronger visionary. I think that's the way of thinking about it, to be able to head YouTube in the right direction. Right, let's head to battle straight away. We turning off the level sync. We will kill Sherry just to get the different event outcome here.
No use to feign ignorance, father.
Well, it would either completely upheave algorithm-based content filtering as we know it, or would force many websites to stop using algorithms altogether.
Websites can't stop using algorithms, I don't think. But how would they do it? Like that will also we also need to define what algorithm-based content is, right? Right, so you don't have any mana.
It's going to be an interesting time either way, but they kinda need algorithms, right?
Yeah, for websites to work, it needs algorithms, so... If they actually rule... Yeah, I don't think websites could operate without algorithm or content creating. I mean, we're at a point where AI is... we're actually at a juncture where AI is actually starting to create content, right? So it would be kind of ironic if it turns out that, hey, the AI is the one who creates content, and we have to be the one who moderates it. That'll be super weird how things turn out. Job opportunities for everyone? No. Yeah, we're video moderators. Yeah. But that being said, let me see how far we could cast.
This is all if the Supreme Court rules in the victim's favor, which
Yeah.
I have no idea how it will go. I don't think they will rule in the victim's favor, but the USA Supreme Court is made up of old people who barely know how the internet works.
That is very true. Well, we'll see. I mean, I think the overturn of Roe v. Wade was bad enough, right? But I was trying to talk about how the future of AI and AI-based content. Let me see. Can't quite reach with the Thunderburst, can I? AI, not AI-based content. What was I saying?
Some old people do take time to learn about the internet, but it's mostly younger people. Hell, I was using a computer since I was 6.
Yep. And by the time we are, I was talking about whatchamacallit, Neuralink, and maybe, just maybe, by the time we're actually talking about this now, computers may be obsolete, because the future we're headed into, or according to Mr. Musk's vision of the future. Goodbye.
Forgive me.
Hello Biggy, Manta, Talbot.
Hi, Smithing Myth. But yeah, we're talking about the future of I wanted to talk about the future of AI. I keep getting distracted. But yeah, the whole future of...
Howdy Myth. How's it going Myth?
So Pransett has rejoined the great What good? I know you are no, but it is the people who... You know this as well as any.
Your own goal, yeah. Separate to
No
fate.
reason to quench the... We must forever rid the Isles of the vile instruments the Hierophant and the Duke have used, as Dorgalua once.
Dorgalua's time is long.
What vestiges
of that
remain?
era remain?
Kashua.
Have you the will to wait?
I can't remember which one lets us... okay, let me just check. Go to chapter 4. There's either that I cannot do, and I'll do what I must. And the Banhamuba, the answer you remove, I won't change the story, but if you said you have no choice, Joshua won't fight you against Lancelot Tartaros. Okay, so I'm going to use the dialogue of that I cannot do.
She is my sister. I must find some way to...
The old bonds die hard.
Oh, speaking of Die Hard,
Whether by blood
so
or
sad
by-
about
Family. Yes. Very well. Such aid
Bruce
as
Willis.
I have to offer is yours.
If you guys haven't heard,
You honor me.
he retired from acting a year ago, and he was diagnosed with dementia. So
Where is this place?
it was really tragic, because apparently back in 2021, where he released like a bunch of movies, right? By the time he was already having trouble remembering bits of dialogue, lines had to be fed to him, Um, and it was so unfortunate because most of the producers, well, not producers, the directors and people working with him thought he was just being difficult because he is a, he's a top A-list celebrity, right? But apparently he was like, oh, he didn't remember his lines, so he probably didn't even bother reading the script. Feed lines to him, and his acting was, pretty. Oh, wait a minute, what's happening here? Okay, all right. I thought I got disconnected from Twitch for a little bit. Okay, we're back. I thought on Twitch, I think. Okay, good. Fair enough. All right. Live streaming.
I mean, I kinda don't see Bruce as that arrogant person to be difficult on purpose.
But you never know with Hollywood stars, right? Like but people just assume that, oh, he was being difficult on purpose because he's got this like arrogant attitude about him. He doesn't have to try. He could always just come in and read lines and basically be done with what he's doing. So there's no reason to actually for him to try, right? But it turned out that he was sick.
Probably because most actors tend to be that way when they are of his stature.
Yeah, and it's really tragic because I think back in 2021, the Razzie Awards that gave bad, the ones that make a mockery out of bad movies and of Hollywood in general. Actually gave him.
Oh dear.
So,
I don't really have much connection to him, but dementia is a curse I wouldn't wish on my
You
worst
should
enemy.
get some rest. Your
Sad to
wounds have
hear.
yet to fully mend.
Yeah.
Razzie gives rewards to the worst. Yeah.
Yep. They gave Razzies to
We will return
back in
as
2021. They gave Razzies to a whole new category
Hilda, all this intrigue over
for the worst movie ever, released by Bruce Willis this year. And all 8 of he came out with 8 movies in 2021, and all 8 received the worst movies released by Bruce Willis in 2021. And the Razzies just removed that award and took back everything once this news came about. It's really sad though, regardless, with regarding Bruce Willis. Like my mom's getting pretty old as well, so I was worried about any kind of mental condition. She's just getting old, and she's getting a little bit more forgetful. She's trying her best to deal with the situation, but most likely we're doing as much as we can actively to treat her condition. But right now she isn't diagnosed with anything in particular. But regardless, resistance falters.
At least Razzies acknowledge Bruce wasn't doing poorly on purpose.
Yep. Right. Okay, so let me look through here. Go to Prisaro to trigger the news about the pirate in Quadriga. So let's go to Prisaro.
where do you think you're going?
A visit from...
Oh yeah, it's Deneb.
Comrade in arms? Ha!
And Warren's report. There are Pirates of Quadriga Fortress.
Yeah, I was living with my grandma when they had to put my grandpa in assisted living for his dementia.
Oh man.
Truly horrible to watch his mind wither. Dementia and its similar afflictions are no joke.
Yep. There's kind of like content warning for this, but I think regarding what's his name as well, Robin Williams. I think why he committed suicide was he got diagnosed with dementia. All right, so I think the Pirates of Quadriga. And he didn't want he didn't want to leave us with the notion of he wants to keep his mental faculties intact. So it wasn't just depression; it was dementia.
Alright, I'm going to get started. I will catch you guys later.
All right.
The rest of the stream is great.
Thanks, Mr. Talbane. And how should I look for you in Twitch, by the way? Is it just Mr. Talbane or?
My grandma had demented for 10 years. It really was sad seeing her becoming a child again, along with being emotionless at times.
Yep, it's probably one of the worst diseases to get diagnosed with.
CYA Talbin.
Yeah, Talbin. Let me know how I could actually jump over to your side of the stream as well. So let's actually get started.
Have a good one, Talbin. Dang autocorrect, dementia.
Yep.
Before I forget, it's just Murdalbin, all together, all lowercase.
Okay, sure. After I'm done with my stream, let's just head over there as well. What are you planning to play, by the way? If you wanted to let us know. No, not disband party. Archer. No, we're fine.
What's the self-styled leader of the resistance doing in these parts? Come to beg our help, have you? Or perhaps you've come to convert the free seas to your cause.
I'll be on Earthbound for a while and then switching to Monster Hunter to help out a friend.
The Earthbound for a while. Okay.
Would you join us? Would use this badgering of our own people? We've got steel and men. Use them to serve Valeria.
We answer only to the wisdom of the Father and the cruelty of the sea. Why help your sort? Power-hungry men fighting to soak their lands with blood.
We will vanquish you like the pirates you are.
Nocturne is on weekdays though, LOL.
Sounds like the girl was telling the truth. A truce then. Our swords could use the rest. And there's someone I'd have you meet, girl by the name of Cerya.
Alright, take care everyone.
Take care, Mr. Tailbane.
What's Cerya doing with pirates?
There's no pirates here, lad. You're looking at what's left of the Liberation Front.
Ah.
You only need trust us a moment. We'll talk after you met the girl.
All right. If this is a trap, know that retribution will be swift.
All right. So this is Cerya.
I thought the Liberation Front was destroyed.
Captain Elrig and his men were at sea when Bode was attacked. It was by chance alone I found them when I did. Docked at Rhyme. I've been watching you from afar. It seems you've gone from playing the hero to being one.
There are few who would give me such credit. Will you join us, Cerya? I feel we share much the same goals.
I would be honored. You saved my life at Bode. I would fain return the favor.
Good job. We got ourselves Cerya here. All right. Let's recruit.
Well, to hopefully get back to happier topics, JoJo Part 9 manga has started recently.
Wow. JoJo Part 9. Wonderful. Right, data save. 69. Very nice. Let me just look at what else are we going to do for this particular battle, though. Okay. So let me actually look at my whatchamacallit. That's not what I want to do with the
Yup,
screen at all.
and it is already weird since it takes place in Hawaii now.
Hawaii. Right, so we're done with Sherry and Cerya. And
The new JoJo is named Jodio Joestar.
Jodio Joestar? Jodio. I think Ishibe Rohan is pushing it a little bit. Just a little. Has he lost it? Or has he never had it in the first place? All right. So what is our agenda for the rest of the stream then? We have... let's see. We wanted to go and probably kill Kashua. Is that her? How you spell her name? That's not it, is it? Kachua. Yep, as one of the other alternative events here. Yep. So press OK here, and yeah, let's actually see what else we could do for this particular episode. I'm gonna go to Warren's report and go to World Tarot. Yep, here it is. Reunited with Cerya. And let's have a look at how many battles this is then. Wow, that's a lot of battles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hard to tell whether Araki is a genius or just a weirdo, but either way I am here for the ride. This new JoJo is supposed to be the alternate universe equivalent of Giorno from Part 5.
Jodio Joestar. Jodio? Really? But anyways, question is, do we want to go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 battles? It's 6 battles before we actually can fight Kashua, right? You know what? Let's just go ahead and see how far we can go in terms of this battle.
Then later, the animated TV adaptation will happen.
Yep. Adapted anime. Let's go ahead and save here. See what Warren's report has for us.
But instead of trying to
126.
infiltrate the Italian mafia to stop the sale of drugs, Jodio sells drugs to make fast cash. Oh, and his stand is called November Rain.
Oh, nice. And less rain.
I hear you've learned the whereabouts of the princess?
Right. And this also means that Cerya here is able to join us. Let's pop her here instead of Ogre. Turn off level sync.
November rain, that sounds like a Black Friday.
No, November Rain is the Guns N' Roses song. Let's change her class to Shaman. We don't have any fire robes or fire wands, do we? Okay. That is unfortunate. Let's head back to the title first. And actually make a room for...
We also have the Jabro of this part, and it is Jodio's ultra effeminate brother Dragona Joestar LOL.
Ultra Dragona Joestar.
Tactics, Ogre.
Oh, man. That sounds fun. Jojo, it is so enjoyable if you don't have to take things so seriously. Anyways.
I hear you've... She was... Abuna Maruva. Is the king's tomb located?
Yep. Right. Let's actually head to the shops here. And we're going to craft some...
Dragon A stand is called Smooth Operator LOL.
Smooth Operator. Yeah. So much fun if you don't have to take things seriously, Jojo. Right. Okay, so let's go ahead and do some crafting. Let's go ahead and pick up a cudgel. Wand of fire. We already have a wand of fire. What about a robe? Okay, we have already an exorcism. Staff of Purification. 3 exorcisms.
Indeed, JoJo's is just kinda a grab some popcorn and turn your brain off kinda series, and I love it LOL.
Yeah. All fun in a bun. Armor. Robes of the Inferno. Let's craft a sorcerer's robe. +1. Yes. Confirm out. And let's make the robes of the Inferno.
What do you say?
And do we have, how many rings of intellect do we have? I think that means that we need to you know what I could do? Let me craft another one of these. Let me just see. Cudgel. If we look at Staff of Purification and look at who could equip it. Okay. So if we do this, let's go ahead and build one of these. Light crystallos. Yep, confirm.
You sure?
Yes.
Just give the word.
Yes. We don't have a kind of a dark staff yet, but let's go ahead and have a look at our unit list again. First off, let's change you up and give you the exorcism staff. Okay. Oh, we've forgotten to give you a proper leather gloves. Right, so let's head over to Cerya for a bit. Change her class to Damon. And switch her. Okay, so she doesn't have the right helm. Like, we need to unequip some of these slops here.
Also, speaking of grabbing popcorn series, Netflix cancelled their planned animated adaptation of the Bone series.
The Bone series? What series is that? Okay. Make sure you have cudgels. I meditate. Engulf. And Nature's Whisper. Let's unequip.
Bone is a series of visual novels here in the USA detailing the adventures of the three Bone cousins as they find themselves in a place called the Valley of Dreams after getting run out of their hometown.
Sounds...
Looked up on the internet, Bone is some American graphic novel that started in 1991.
Sounds fun.
Sure.
Right, Balder Shield. Wizard's Hat.
Just give the word.
Let's craft one more in the inventory. No, we just unequipped from Elric, right? We needed 2 Mage's Mitts.
It's a very good read if you can find a way to read it.
Okay. Worth a read, I guess. Like guards, we need Mage's Trousers. How many? 2.
Just give the word.
A lot of Gloom Orbs. Right. Not Warren's report. Let's just have a look at our party. Let's actually use auto equip here. And equip all. Would dual wielding staves actually increase our magic here?
The reason it was cancelled seemed to be the pandemic pushing the project back so many times, and Netflix decided it wasn't worth it, I guess.
Huh. Okay. Major Smiths. Black pants.
But it would have been so worth it.
I'll take your word for it.
That's a shame. I don't read much novels/comic books, and I would have liked to see a TV adaptation as an introduction to the franchise.
Okay, let me just do the manual sort here. Move you up. Elric is also going to be here. You're up here. Right. Change ID all like so. And we're just going to use a bunch of charms here. Use the smaller charms first. Just to get rid of them. No. I didn't want to press alternate. Okay, game.
It also seemed it tried to have TV show/movie throughout history and never working out. Bone on Twitter said, "It shouldn't be this difficult. It's simply bad luck happening to Bone."
Bad to the bone? Bad. Okay, let's go, Cerya. Oh, my hands.
The nurse spoke up. She said, "Leave this one alone."
And let's go with, yeah, you're the one with the supernova. Let's go with a fire spells. Go with spark sphere. Salamander, Nova 2, and Firestorm. There we go. No finishing moves for you yet, but I think this should be well and good enough for our party. And let's save. Save 70, that's fine. And let's see how quickly we could vanquish the enemy here. Now that we have not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 shamans. as well as a princess. Let's put our 2 archers to the side. Our melee's out here. Our princess is here. Right, let's go ahead and go to battle here. Oh, wait. There's 2 more units we could even bring. Right, so let's bring in Lindel. Kashua. Who else? Who's our last unit? Ravnus? Ravnus. Right. To battle.
They're on Bakram's soil, but they won't get far.
Yep, let's see how fast we could get rid of Alejandro here. Okay. ขอการน้ำแข็งหน่อยน้ำแดงฮะ Alright. Let's go. Go, go, go. Oh yeah, I think just as a mention here. Okay, let me just use the MP plus on you. This is a way to mention these things. I think I was in the middle of discussing the Elon Musk's Neuralink technology and the implications that it has in curing, well, helping out things like what I'm dealing with right now, paralysis and stuff. Is pretty amazing. Let me see. I wanted to check how far my spells will reach. Not far enough. So I'm going to use this chance to daisy chain MP charges. Yeah, but the Neuralink is they put a little, they implant a little chip. Wait a minute. I don't think charging someone else would be a good idea then. Let's go and charge your sister as well. They plant a little chip in your brain that could send and receive data. So, with enough advancement, we could see things like data being downloaded and uploaded from the brain. But in the meantime, what's actually quite... just give me a second. Hydrate. Oh, what was that? Yeah, in the meantime, what's actually interesting towards my predicament is that they could capture electrical impulses from the brain and bypass, like for example, I have a spinal cord injury. They could bypass this part and go straight to the muscle. Thinking in terms of like Doc Ock, right? Yeah, so you could imagine how that would benefit me being able to move, like for example, my hands or eventually my feet using Neuralink technology. But that's more kind of like the ideological side, not the ideological, the kind of lofty goal of it. Like that's like putting a positive spin on it. But you know, it's an Elon Musk thing, and he's banking on the future where things like we're talking things like brain upgrades and like it's going to be a while before we could upload our brain. It's not so simple, but brain upgrades on the other hand are, well, they're kind of like closer than you think, and they could do things like right now with
Well, science has advanced massively in the past several years. You never know what we might see in the next 5 or 10 years.
yeah. And if you imagine like
Future where we become less human.
yeah, like Elon Musk is also banking on the future. Not that we're become less human, but AI will advance so fast that humans will have a tough time keeping up without, say, you know, getting upgraded. But what's I think problematic to me with that vision is that you could also do things like beam adverts straight to the brain, for example. And even though Elon Musk like targeted ads will be like actually targeted, they could download data from your brain to target you very, very specifically the kind of ads that you're susceptible to. And since your brain's connected online, you could just order it with a thought, you know? So it's going to be real tough, especially with if you don't have like impulse control. But that's also kind of like like the worst case scenario of what could happen with that kind of innovation.
Yeah, I don't want that.
But the problem is, it's not a matter of if you want it or not. It might be a matter of necessity. If it's a matter of necessity, then we're in a lot of trouble. Because you could say, for example, well, you don't want stuff uploaded to your brain, like the same way you could say you don't want, say, a mobile phone, because mobile phones already track a lot of data and like learns from your habits, and you give away personal data by using it. But without a mobile phone, you can't get a job. We've become a society that's revolved around using technology that has become, instead of a choice, it becomes a necessity. And if it becomes a necessity, then, well, you won't have a choice in the matter. You either upgrade or won't be able to keep up.
I I may just want to look at stuff and not purchase it right away. May not have enough money.
Or maybe just give credit, you know, use credit. It's always a the way things are going right now. That's the way how most of the people right now are paying for the phones. Especially here in Thailand, where people don't often have enough money to, say, buy phones. But the iPhones are such a necessity.
Yeah, my dad got a new job back in 2019 and he got a work phone. It is definitely required.
Yeah, so it could become a future where, like, the tech is a requirement. If brain chips, for example, become a requirement, then it's not a matter of then, you know, it's a matter of when you're going to upgrade, not a matter of if you're going to upgrade anymore. And it's scary to think about, but the only issue I have with that so far is that it's as kind of sci-fi as it is. Let me think. Why is this firestorm not targeting? Alright, we'll do it here. Yeah. If it's not a matter of if and a matter of when, then we were in a bit of trouble. And imagine things like Cyberpunk, where everything is kind of like augmented reality. Yeah, that kind of very dystopian looking future. Like if you ask a person from 2010,
Ship could lead to Judgment Day in the future for all we know.
yeah. Well, unless we kind of how do I say this? Unless we grow as a species, like mature as a species, beyond the point of where we are right now, it's going to be real tough. And I'm not talking about mental growth or like technological growth. I'm talking about maturing as a species, as going beyond our like pettiness kind of thing. Unless we actually do that, we're going to be in a bit of trouble for the near future. Yeah, meanwhile, I'm just going to take my future one day at a time. Yep. I never think of the future. Comes soon enough. No, wait, that's a...
No greed, no lust, no need for more, basically non-Putin.
I don't think we're going to get rid of... greed is profitable. Lust is profitable. I don't think anything that's profitable is going to be gotten rid of, so to speak.
Can't let them. The way to your room's a canyon.
And I think, what's his name? What's the channel called? Kurtzgesagt. stated it clearly. I think this is in regards to conspiracies more than anything. If you want to know if a conspiracy theory is true or not, the test is look at the rich. If it is impacting the rich, or if rich people are not impacted by it, then it's a good way of saying, okay, this is definitely not a conspiracy, or this is definitely something we don't need to think about or take seriously. Let's try, for example, vaccinations as a test case.
So, yeah, a fine stratagem on the page, but how long can this...
Are rich people getting vaccinated? Yes. No need to worry about it. It's definitely not, there's not a big pharma conspiracy behind it. In fact, there are rich people who are queuing up to get vaccinated, or using their privilege to get vaccinated. It's definitely not a conspiracy. It's a nice, easy way to think about it in terms of whether if something is like a conspiracy or not. And you can test it out using this as a basic model. Kurtzgesagt are the, in a nutshell, people.
I question whether they are getting the same vaccines as the rest of us, but that leads away from the main point of the conversation.
Yeah. Not the point. The point is whether if the vaccinations are apply from whatever to control us or not. But yeah, they're getting vaccinated. It's not harmful. There aren't people avoiding vaccinations. So yeah, it's a good way to... That's a nice test, basically. If you don't know what... let me see, how far could we reach with this? Could we reach with a crag fall?
I do agree that you would have to look at what the rich are doing as a measure for conspiracy theories.
Yep. Easy way of going about it, I think. Right. Let's see if we could... Yep. Arrow flux. Alright, meditate, very good. As well as engulf. Okay. I think we are done here for this battle, because I think we could just use Salamander. Yep.
This is no detect.
Goodbye. Goodbye, buddy. Okay. The question now is what do I want to do in terms of what we're doing here. We'll probably just reach Barnesia now. Gonna save here. Right. And this is the battle against Honduras. Level sync is off. We're just trying to reach the battle with Kashua.
Denim of Golia. So it is true.
Thank you, Andoris. Oh, far away though. And the other thing that I need to consider is whether if yeah. Well, that whole brain chip thing aside, would be kind of nice if it actually solved a couple of issues with paralysis. I would be interested in being an early adopter for sure, even though it might look and sound kind of slightly dystopian. Right, charge. And anything to do with progress, so to speak. Whether it's being AI or anything that's kind of like fast at adapting. I'm thinking of the what's called the sinusoidal, like the sinusoidal curve. What it is, if you ever saw a sine wave, the sine wave goes something like, let me see if I could. Yep, it starts here and then goes up like this, right? Like a sine wave. And that's usually the pattern where, okay, let me just use GNOME here. That's the pattern where any kind of development takes place. So the development of AI is going to be a pattern where, okay, it's slow to start off, which is where we are right now, and it might just explode out of the blue. Like this is the beginning of the age of AI. So it might just be like all of a sudden we're full blown AI everywhere. Everybody's adapting it. 2025, we are no longer making our own content, that kind of stuff. The kind of future we're heading into. But it'll be fast. That's what we have to look forward to. Okay, I'm gonna move Canopus here. And shoot this. Good. Nice meditate. And I'm okay, just as a heads up for you guys, this will probably be the last video, last battle for now, because I'm slightly feeling not too well. I'm getting tightness in my chest, shortness of breath. All not very good signs, but that's fine. Don't worry if it's not something to worry about. But if I had to stop the video, I'll stop. All in all, I'm still doing okay. And as a side note, I'm trying to rush through XCOM as quickly as possible because I want to move on to other projects, but I haven't completed the game yet in a long time. So I thought that it's probably best for me to try to finish and finish the game. Yep. Before we move on to other things. I don't want to leave another series in hiatus mode.
Oh dear, don't push yourself too hard, Biggy. I like the idea of neural chips and common AI, but I do not trust the current companies. I think they will absolutely abuse that tech.
Definitely. Yeah. Like, what company won't abuse the tech, right? Definitely have to if they're going to make profit. And that's the thing, with the whole Silicon Valley thing.
Health comes first.
Yeah, but this is going to be the last battle for a little while. Then I'll look up Mr. Tailbane on stream and see if we could... I'm not sure how many of you guys are on Twitch right now, but I'll just send you guys over, I think. Right. Musket. Goodbye. What about Cerya here? Actually, I'm not sure if this is going to be far enough for her to cast, say, a firestorm? Oh, a supernova. She has engulf. Salamander would be even better. I command you, come. That's what she said. Right. Telluric resonance. Let's see. Earthquake. Not quite, but yes, on the crag fall. Let's go. That should be it.
Enough of this. I've done my duty to Lotus here.
Right. I know this is just a little bit shorter than my usual stream here. But yeah, we're going to just save and we'll kill Kashua next time. Right, let's go and head to systems menu, data save, right here. And let's have a look at what we're going to do in terms of next time. All right, Warren's report. We'll definitely do this battle next, which will reach our next anchor point. And at the end of the next anchor point, our aim will be the Hanging Gardens. Yep. We'll definitely go to the Hanging Gardens. And we could use, we could go do this alternate route. One of these three. Battle against Branton. Yeah, there's quite a lot for us to do in terms of this final battle as well. But yeah, we'll figure that out next time in the Chamber of the Seal. All right, so let me just switch over to our face cam here, and let's look for Mr. Tailbane, see if he's live on Twitch. Oh, there's two of you here, so let's actually try and raid him if we can. Let me try this.
CYA Biggy and Manta.
See you guys. Mr. Tailbane here. Oh, not a username. Raid. Mr. Is it Tail? No, it's Tailbane, isn't it? Tailbane. Yep, okay. So let's see if this actually works. Hey, and I'll see you guys over there. I'll host it. Yep, raid now.
Aldban, I think.
Yep. Hey, you've successfully raided Mr. Tailbane over there as well. Yep, and he's playing right now. Yep, and I just followed him. All right, folks, if you're on YouTube, go ahead and jump in Mr. Tailbane's the Twitch. His username is just Mr. Tailbane. Yep, on Twitch. Okay. Yep, go ahead and go and see him over there as well. But anyways, folks, thanks for being here. It's me, I'm Biggy, and I'll be back. See you guys next time.
Have a good day, Biggy.
Thanks, Mana.